Testing, testing, one, two, three. Bishop is back, and welcome to my chessboard. Now, today, I wanted to basically share some of my thoughts about falling behind. Uh, now, my server, especially, if you watched my last video, you know that my server opened up about December 3rd. And so it was a relatively, it's still a, well, I wouldn't call it a new server, but it's not old. I wouldn't call ourselves too experienced yet. Our server isn't really that experienced. All we're doing is we're kind of coasting along right now. We're at that part where everyone's really grinding hard to get to level 85, which was the old level cap, and now it's level 90. So we don't have that opportunity now to grind for that XP. We don't have that opportunity to grind for other things that we want/need. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you right now. Okay, let me say this first. So, in terms of our server's power, the top four of us, which is myself right here, Lord Mizukage, Kikaru Yajin, and Vilhanes, we are the top four. Easily, there's no contest there. We're top four. And what really sucks, what sucks about this is that we have had to invest. We've had to invest a lot of time and money into this game just to stay on a subpar level with these other cross-server events. Now, I know you might think, well, Bishop, it's only like arena doesn't really matter. Everything's fair in arena. No, everything's not fair in arena. And I'll tell you why. Because in arena, if you go first, you have a much bigger chance of winning than someone else if you go first. Now, I know that might sound like I'm being cynical, and it might just sound like I'm bitching and complaining about the whole thing, but I'd really rather not spend a ton of money just to get 5 wins in Matsuri Challenge. I mean, and that goes for everyone else too, okay? Like, I'm matched up against people who are level 65 and I have double their battle power in Matsuri Challenge. And that doesn't make me feel good, all right? But immediately after the next fight, I get stomped by I got wrecked by Agathor on Monday, or this past Friday. I had 4 wins in a row in Matsuri Challenge. And then who shows up? None other than the mighty Agathor, and he spanked me. All right, so I mean, I can see it being the other way around as well. I mean, there are people who go up against me who are 20k battle power less than I am, and they must look at me like a god. Like, well, I lost this one. That's no fun. No one wants to. No, literally no one wants to do that. No one wants to deal with that. And it sucks overall. Now, our server is also really dead, and so we need some kind of server merge. We do not have any Sage World Battlefield. Like tonight, it's Sunday, there's supposed to be some Sage World Battlefield. There won't be any Sage World Battlefield tonight, because there's just not enough participants. We haven't had a Sage Battlefield in over a week. That's awful. Like, we're missing out on a lot of rewards there. Like, there's a lot of reward in that event, and we don't get to have that anymore. Like the summon shop, it is so difficult for us to get any runes or fragments in the summon shop because we have one less event now that doesn't allow us to get our summon tokens. I think that's just awful, and we need a merge. This server desperately needs a merge. I really don't want some of you might say, "Well, Bishop, why don't you just move to a different server?" I really don't want to move to a different server after spending money on this. Like, what good will that be if I just, because if I have to move to another server, I'm gonna go back to casual. I'm not gonna spend anything. If I have to move, I won't spend anything. And the right now, the thought of starting over is just, it feels like an awful, it's just an awful feeling. Like, it doesn't feel good knowing if I have to start over. But I want to talk about, now I want to move on to falling behind. Our server is very behind in terms of, compared to other servers who opened up in September or October. Let's say I stopped playing for 1 month. All right. So April 1st to April 31st, let's say I just stopped playing. And then I came back at the end of that month. Do you know how far ahead people would be? How much further ahead of me they would be? Like, I wouldn't be number one anymore. They would be so far beyond me if I just waited a month. If I stopped playing, took a break for a month, and came back, they would be so far ahead. Even if I just skip out on 2 weeks, that can mean that can be a huge difference. So when you take that into account where you're facing someone cross server who has had months, like possibly 2 or 3 months of experience on you, there's almost no way you're going to win. There's very slim chances you're going to win. And what I don't want is, I don't want to have to spend money on this game just to be subpar, just to be average. Do you get what I'm saying? It's very hard to recover from that because you have all these people now who have been playing since, let's say, October. Let's say they've been playing since October. If you've been playing since October, then you are close to getting your super rare in Kage if you've kept pulling from Kage. And if you didn't go with the Kage treasure, if you were more someone who liked to use all the pains, you most likely have all the pains now, including Tendo or Hashirama, if you kept going in that seal treasure. And so we're moving to what I'm really getting at here is that we're moving way too fast. All right, we're moving way too fast. I sit here and I do everything I possibly can every day just to keep myself as strong as I can be. And I won't be able to do that all the time. I won't be able to do that. I can't turn this game into a lifestyle. It's still, at the end of the day, it's just a damn game. It's just a damn game. And I love this damn game. This is a fantastic game. I want to support it. I want to play it. I want to be a part of the community and make videos. I enjoy this. This is what I like. Like right now, I'm enjoying this right now. Even though I don't sound too positive, not everything about this game sucks, okay? This game doesn't suck, but the management is making it difficult. It's making certain things about this game difficult. And that's not the player's fault, okay? It's not their fault that they have spent lots of money and spent lots of time, say in October, and it's not their fault that they have all these ninjas. But if you want to, basically, all right, we're done with wand missions. So basically, if you want to, if I'm speaking about Oasis right now, if Oasis wants to make things more balanced and fair, then they're going to have to start giving away some of these ninjas for free. Um, Certain, like the pains, they're gonna have to, like, we are still getting pains in events. I have two pains, two of them. I have Shirado and I have Ningendo, and I'm on the top. I'm on the top of the server, and let's see who I don't have. Uh, I don't have Gakido. I know I'm getting him for free later on. Now I've got a good amount, okay? I've got a real good amount of ninjas. I don't have Chojuro. I don't even have I don't even have Jugo yet. Like I don't have Jugo yet. I don't have Jigokudo or Orochimaru, Konoha's traitor. I don't have Swimsuit Ino. I don't have the Animal Path Pain. I don't have those characters, and I'm at the top. All right, so I'm not complaining. I'm worried about the other people on here who play. I'm worried about the others. Like, some people don't even have a pain at all, and they're level 78. Like, there are some people on here who don't even have a pain, and they're 78. They're moving too fast. I mean, now everyone is, you see, everyone's like idea when they first start, they tell everyone, save up your scrolls for Kage treasure. Well, what about all those other ninjas from the Tendo treasure or Sage Naruto? Like, you're basically disregarding all of the old treasures, and now you're only focusing on Kage treasures, and now we're getting a new treasure, the reanimation treasure. So I am not excited to face people in Arena who have been stacking up their scrolls for this and who have Mu and the second Mizukage. I don't know their names yet. The Gold and Silver Brothers. They're gonna have all those ninjas because they had the chance to save up. They either have a super rare from Kage Treasure or they're close to it. And now they can save up for the new treasure. We can't do that, okay? We can very well disregard the Kage treasure and go right to the reanimation treasure, but we don't have our scrolls stacked up. I have 2 seal scrolls right now. Like, most people who have been playing longer than I have like 200 somewhat scrolls saved up for the next treasure because they've already been pulling through the 5 Kage treasure. They already have what they need. They have the Sage Naruto. They've got all the pains. If not, then they've got at least 3. And that's kind of all you need. Or 4. You might even have 4 pains. Or Tendo or Hashirama. And this treasure, who are the good people in this treasure now? Who? Conan and Chiyo Chikamatsu, 10 puppets. That's all I can think of. Everyone else. You get Orochimaru, Jiraiya, and Tsunade for free. You can get Datara for free in the Survival Trial shop now. Sorcery is free in the Ranked shop right now. Tobi's free in Survival. Kisame's free in the shop. Kakazu's free. And like every Akatsuki member is in the shop now, and you can get them for free. So the only people that you can't get for free in this treasure is Conan and Chiyo. And they're still putting them in events. Like, stop. Stop putting the pains in events. You gotta put, like, they put Sage Naruto in events, and that was really good. But you gotta start putting Mabui in the events. You gotta start putting, like, Mei. They put Mei in this event, but she is way too expensive. I'm just gonna say, she is almost twice as much as Hanzo. Do I think she's worth twice as much as Hanzo? No, not at all. Even Chojuro, he's more than Hanzo. Now, who would you rather have? Would you rather have Hanzo or would you rather have Chojuro? I'd rather have Chojuro. In my honest to God opinion. I mean, oh wait, no. What am I? I would rather not have Chojuro. I would rather have Hanzo. Hanzo, in my honest to God opinion. I wouldn't. Alright. I messed up there. No, I'd rather have Hanzo over Chojuro. Gakido is 30 points a frag? Are you really gonna pay $100 for a pain? like, No, you're probably not. We get him for free. We get him for free. So why is he even in here? I mean, I get if you want to if you already had him and you want to try and 4-star him. Okay, I understand that. But are you really gonna spend $100 just to get Gakido Pain to 4-star? Now, if you want to spend $100 to get May 4-star, that's different. If May was as much as Pain, Gakido, then hell yeah, people would be getting her. But she's just way too expensive. And now I've been this kind of turned into a ramble, and I just wanted to share my thoughts about falling behind and whatnot, because if you want to catch up now, this game is turned into, if you want to catch up, you better throw down the dollars. You better throw down that money, and you better throw down a lot of it if you want to catch up. These cross server whatever. I mean, we don't have a merge yet. So look at this. I'm this the top four, and then there's this gap. I mean, Xana's the only one who's got like a chance. It's silly. But I guess I'm just a little frustrated about things. It wasn't like this a couple months ago. The way the game is right now, it wasn't like this even just a couple months ago. So that's really all I gotta say. Uh, one little quick update. I'm not gonna be able to record for a few days because I have to pack up my microphone and I have to put it into my car because my car is getting shipped back home. So everything I own basically is going back home, and I'm traveling light on my flight. I don't have a suitcase, I have a backpack. All right? So what I'm taking in my backpack is like the bare necessities, like my trusty little laptop right here. That's what I'm taking. A little bit of clothes and whatever else that I deem necessary that I need. So I can't fit all of those things and fit my microphone in there as well. It would just get crushed and destroyed, and I don't want that at all. So for a few days, I'm not gonna have a little video. I'm not gonna have any videos. The videos should resume by Friday, if not Saturday at the latest. But yeah, I know it's gonna be about a week. But if you guys got any questions, or you guys got anything you want me to cover or mention, or just hear me talk about it, anything you guys want, just mention it down in the comments below, and I'll be sure to cover it. And I hope you have a fantastic day, and I hope this server treats you well, okay? Have a good day, guys. I'll see you next time.